In 2023, over 305,000 Americans lost their jobs. But here's the surprising truth. Many turned that setback into an opportunity, a 90-day roadmap many have used to start rebuilding income. If you're facing unemployment or struggling with debt, this roadmap will show you how to stabilize fast, monetize your skills, and create lasting financial resilience. Welcome to Geniusly Rich. I share real strategies to fight debt and rebuild income. Subscribe now to stay informed about the next step. Step 1. The first 72 hours. Triage and skill audit. Before you can build, you must assess. The panic of a job loss is paralyzing. We're going to fight it with immediate logical action. Part A. Financial triage. File for unemployment benefits immediately. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, unemployment insurance is designed to provide temporary income support. This is not charity, it's a benefit you've earned. Call your creditors. Contact your credit card companies and ask about hardship programs. Many lenders can reduce interest rates or pause payments temporarily, giving you breathing room. Part B. The skill audit. Take out a notebook. You have more marketable skills than you realize. Create 2 columns, hard skills and soft skills. Hard skills, what software can you use, like Excel, Salesforce, Photoshop, QuickBooks? What can you do? Write reports, fix a leaky faucet, edit a video, manage a schedule. Soft skills, what are you good at, like organizing, negotiating, teaching, public speaking, managing people? Step 2, days 3 through 30, the Fast Cash Foundation. This phase is about stopping the panic and generating immediate cash flow for essentials. The strategy, gig economy and your local community. Gig apps. Sign up for platforms like DoorDash, Instacart, or Uber. A 2024 Bankrate survey found that gig workers earn a median of $500 per month. This isn't a fortune, but it's a critical buffer. Local services. Use platforms like TaskRabbit or even a simple Facebook post to your local community group. Can you assemble IKEA furniture, mount a TV, do a garden cleanup? This is about leveraging your physical skills. If you see how this plan builds step by step, hit that like button. It tells me you're ready for the next phase. Step 3, days 30 to 60, building your digital shovel. Fast cash is a bridge, not a destination. Now we pivot to freelancing, higher value work that leverages your professional skills. The strategy, go back to your skill audit. We are now monetizing your hard skills. The platforms, sign up for Upwork and Fiverr. These are the 2 largest marketplaces for freelance talent in the US. Create your profile. Your profile is not a resume, it's a sales page. Instead of saying, I am an admin assistant, frame it as, I help busy entrepreneurs save valuable time by managing schedules, booking travel, and handling data entry. Get your first client. This is the hardest part. You will need to apply for 5 to 10 jobs per day. To get your first client, you may need to set your rate low for the first project only. The goal is not to make $100. The goal is to get a 5-star review. That review is the key that unlocks higher-paying clients. Step 4, days 60 to 90, systematize and create a product. Now you have 2 streams, fast cash and skills cash. The goal is to scale freelancing and add passive income. The strategy, evolve from a freelancer who trades time for money into a business owner who sells a system or product. Raise your rates. Once you have 3 to 5 positive reviews, raise your rates. The demand from new clients will justify the increase. Create a digital product. Go back to your skill audit. What do you know that you can package and sell? Builds a $40 small business budgeting template in Excel. Writes a $75 ebook, 5 steps to reduce inventory shrink for small boutiques. These products sell repeatedly, decoupling time from income. Passive income doesn't replace freelancing overnight, but it adds leverage. Even a handful of template sales can add meaningful extra income, sometimes while you sleep. Step 5, day 90 and beyond. the income stacking strategy. At this point, you've built 3 layers of income. 1. Unemployment benefits, a temporary safety net. 2. Skills cash, freelancing. 3. Product cash, digital products. If you land a new W-2 job, don't shut down the side hustle. Instead, stack incomes. W-2 job covers living expenses. Freelance income becomes your debt annihilation fund. Product income grows in the background. According to Bankrate, 40% of Americans now have a side hustle. For many, side hustles have become an important part of financial resilience. Here are examples of individuals who turned layoffs into launch pads, proving that a job loss can spark a whole new income journey. Your results will depend on your own path. Case Study 1. Scott Goodfriend, from Meta layoff to food tour business. Background: Scott Goodfriend was an augmented reality producer at Meta, earning about $215,000 per year. He was laid off in early 2023 after only 8 months on the job. Side hustle pivot. Before the layoff, he had a small side hustle running food tours in New York City. The business made around $30,000 per year while he was still employed. Post-layoff growth. After losing his job, he went full-time into the food tour business, scaling it rapidly. By 2024, his company, Ultimate Food Tours, was generating $145,000 to $200,000 per year in revenue. Lesson: Scott's story shows how a passion project can become a sustainable business when given full focus. Case Study 2. Ala El Gatit, from IT layoff to 6-figure business. Background: Ala El Gatit worked in IT but was laid off in the mid-2000s. He had already started a sentimental side hustle called LifeOnRecord, a service that lets people record phone messages of memories, stories, and well-wishes for special occasions. Post-layoff growth. Once laid off, he focused on LifeOnRecord full-time. Initially, it earned about $100,000 per year as a side hustle. By 2024, the business was on track to generate over $700,000 in annual revenue. Lesson: Ala turned a niche, emotionally driven idea into a scalable business by leaning into demand for personalized, meaningful gifts. Case Study 3. Carlos Ugalde, from layoff to apparel brand success. Background: Carlos Ugalde, based in Las Vegas, faced a layoff that forced him to rethink his career path. His side hustle pivot. He launched House of Chingasos, a print-on-demand apparel brand with a cultural and humorous twist. Post-layoff growth. By 2023, his brand had grown into a thriving e-commerce business, generating nearly $3 million in revenue. Even in its earlier stages, Carlos was already earning well over $200,000 annually. Lesson: Carlos demonstrates how e-commerce and branding can turn a layoff into a multi-million-dollar opportunity. These 3 examples are powerful, but they're not rare. Across the US, there are hundreds of thousands of stories just like these. People who faced layoffs or debt and with dedication, hard work, and side hustles turned things around. And with the same commitment, you can count yourself in that story too. This 90-day plan is not easy. It requires discipline and a willingness to trade comfort for security. But it is a plan. It takes you from the panic of a job loss to the power of a diversified income. This roadmap helps you stop the bleeding, create a fast cash lifeline, build a digital income stream, and set the foundation for long-term financial strength. I'm curious to hear from you. Based on the skill audit, what is one hard skill and one soft skill you have that you could monetize starting today? Which of these steps feels like the biggest hurdle for you, and what's one question you have about it? Drop your answers in the comments below and subscribe for more educational content on personal finance. Thanks for watching.